DJ Envy, a part of the Breakfast Club, was his office raided by the FBI? Is that not true? DJ Envy's ex-business partner, Ceser Pena, was arrested on fraud charges, but the reports that officers removed electronic equipment are not true. According to federal law enforcement, Ceser Pena is being accused of using his reach on social media to take advantage of his followers, promoting high investment returns, and allegedly tricking people out of millions of dollars in the process. Statements and documents revealed that Pena and DJ Envy are being investigated. Pena was released on a $1 million bond, and he cannot leave the state, obviously. DJ Envy quoted on the Breakfast Club, "Now, Ceser, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel if they did give him money, because I gave him a lot of money and didn't see a dollar in return." So Ceser breaks his silence on the real estate accusations. He was basically saying that DJ Envy, he was not a victim, because obviously his lawyers are trying to paint him as the victim. And Ceser Pena was like, if y'all believe that he was the victim, like that's some BS. And that's what ended up happening. He said, y'all have all of these people being coerced to sue people affiliated with me just because they are a bigger name. That's the situation that breaks my heart. And all these lawsuits, these 20 lawsuits, DJ Envy was never in the room with me. DJ Envy has nothing to do with any of these 20 lawsuits. These people are suing me. Fucking sucks. It pisses me off that all these people are bashing DJ Envy. What you gotta understand is DJ Envy is so successful in the hip hop as far as a DJ that people just don't like him. So then, like I said, when the lawyers are trying to paint DJ Envy as a victim, he basically said, I understand DJ Envy's attorney. His defense to DJ Envy as a victim is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Me and him were partners in the real estate seminars. We are partners in a couple of real estate transactions. That's it. He is not a victim. He was my partner. He was an investor. So basically, people are going to be on DJ Envy's side. There's some people that are going to be on his side. Me personally, I'm not on his side, and I'm going to tell you why. With this whole situation, it's more so who's going to tell first. Is Ceser Pena going to tell on DJ Envy, or is DJ Envy going to tell on Ceser Pena? This is what it all narrows down to. Okay? Ceser Pena, him hearing that his lawyers are basically trying to say that DJ Envy is a victim in the situation, he already knows that that's not true. He said that they were partners. So if they was partners, they have knowledge of talking to these people, having these seminars, having these agreements to these victims, giving them money for the whole scheme, the whole Ponzi scheme, and they don't get a whole investment in return. But the lawyers, they're going to obviously try and throw everything on Ceser Pena and try and get DJ Envy to basically tell on Ceser Pena. But Ceser's not having that. So it's really coming down to who's going to tell on each other first. DJ Envy is the bigger name out the group. Obviously, he's been DJ for over 30 years, a part of the Breakfast Club. I listen to the Breakfast Club, so it's real deal interesting. It's one of the top performing Breakfast Club is one of the top performing. It's just a very good radio show. Just a very good radio show. But they're trying to get the big fish. And DJ Envy is almost caught. Now, I'm going to show y'all some videos, too, on why I do think that he is a part of it, too. Let me go ahead and get it just for y'all. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get it for y'all, because this was just crazy. This was a automatic just red flag. I'm going to have it up on the screen for y'all.
Ceser is Flippin' NJ is my partner in New Jersey. He owns over 1,600 units in New Jersey and all throughout the country.
Ceser was in prison before.
Ceser was in prison. Ceser was locked up, and he learned how to do real estate in prison.
Wow.
He learned how to do the real estate.
We gotta.
So right then and there, he said that Ceser basically taught him how to do real estate in jail. Now, y'all will probably ask, y'all will be like, what did he go to jail for? What did Ceser Pina, what was he in jail for around the time that he was teaching DJ Envy real estate? He was in jail for credit card fraud. He was already in jail for fraud. So if him being in jail for fraud doesn't already tell you enough that this person is a bad individual and this real estate stuff is not mainly real estate, it's not legit, this is a whole Ponzi scheme, then I don't know what does. And obviously, DJ Envy has been trying to bring him from the ground up. He's basically put him on the Breakfast Club multiple times, just bringing him up, promoting him, saying that he has all of these rental properties, as y'all heard in the video. But in actuality, he doesn't have any of them. Legally, it's a whole scam, And the crazy thing about it, too, on iHeartRadio, if you go to the website and the job applications, they do have an application for the Breakfast Club. Now, the Breakfast Club did want to have a third individual, whether that was Jess or that was somebody else. But it's kind of interesting now that they do have it. With DJ Envy, unless they get a whole case against him and he actually does get arrested, he's already on the hot seat right now. They already got his friend. They have multiple videos of him basically admitting to it. And you have Ceser Pina, who basically snitched on him, saying that he's not a victim in it and they were business partners. So if you're business partners, then you know what the situation is. You know what's going on. Y'all both have an agreement. Y'all just got to shut up. Y'all just have to shut up and be quiet in the situation, because if one person tells, or if they have multiple complaints, which had ended up happening, multiple people were getting scammed by Ceser Pina. There was multiple complaints, so the police launched an investigation on the case. If any of those things would not have happened, it would have all been good. But what had ended up happening, they got all these complaints, and that's basically what ended up happening. So it's more so Ceser Pina's side, his defense, versus DJ Envy's defense in regards to who's going to tell first. That's the whole point of it. And the thing with this whole situation is, unless he gets arrested, unless DJ Envy does get arrested in this situation, iHeartRadio is not going to fire him at all. Because think about it, if iHeartRadio fires DJ Envy, they're going to have a whole bunch of lawsuits against them, and they're going to lose every single one of those lawsuits. No questions. They'll lose every single one of those lawsuits because they know that something was going on. They knew something was going on. They brought Ceser Pina in the Breakfast Club. They brought him on the radio show. They brought him in all of that. And they just basically just let it slide. That's what people are going to say. And if he's gone, the Breakfast Club as a whole is going to be gone for sure. Because you can't replace DJ Envy. He's been there too long. You just going to have Charlamagne the God. He going to need somebody else. So it's like both sides are in a lose-lose situation, and it's kind of messed up. iHeartRadio, business-wise, is in a lose situation because, like I had already said, they're going to already have knowledge that this whole thing was going on. That's what people are going to say. And when they do get sued, I mean, can you really blame the people thinking that? They're going to get a whole lot of money. That's really the main thing that's running for iHeartRadio is the Breakfast Club. But if DJ Envy gets arrested, the Breakfast Club as a whole is going to be gone. It's not going to be the same. And you literally saw it, like, after this situation had ended up happening, and he ended up, when they said that his office was raided and Ceser Pina had ended up getting arrested. The next show, literally the next Breakfast Club radio show, he was virtual. There was one where he was virtual, and then there was one where he was literally on like a little meter, and he was basically talking. Like, it's not the same. They know what's going on. Charlemagne knows what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on. And there was this whole video that has been going around. I forgot who it was that was laughing, but they were laughing at the whole situation, and it had ended up going viral on the Breakfast Club. That was the context behind it. Those two people were basically making a joke out of Ceser Pina for the whole Ponzi scam. They basically knew what was going on. They were saying it. And DJ Envy was trying to get Joe Budden into the Ponzi scheme, and Joe Budden basically warned him, like, hey, this ain't right. You're going to get caught. And sure enough, his buddy got caught. Ceser Pina got caught. And DJ Envy is right in the hot seat. And the fact that DJ Envy's lawyers is trying to get DJ Envy to basically tell on Ceser Pina, which is basically what he's doing. He basically said it in the next Breakfast Club episode, in which he was basically clarifying that he didn't have no knowledge, that Ceser Pina took $500K from him, and he didn't get no investment. He didn't get nothing back in return. So he basically trying to throw everything on him. But you got Ceser Pina coming back and saying that he ain't a victim. We are business partners. If you're business partners, you're going to know something. That's just like you working in a store. If you're working in a store, you have all these business partners, right? If you work in the same department, you have all these business partners, right? There's something called rumors. Things spread. People talk. So if one person talks about something that is going on at work outside of the job that's bad, thinking that you can trust this person, that rumor can spread like wildfire. And since Ceser Pina and DJ Envy were business partners, they have something to do with it. These types of business partners. And the rumors are the people that they scammed. Everybody that they scammed, they told police. Another person told police. Another person told police. Another person told police. And it spread it like wildfire to the point to where they launched an investigation. And sure enough, they got somebody. They got one. They didn't want to get him first. They really wanted to go for the big fish, aka DJ Envy. But they ended up getting Ceser Pina. And now it's like, when you do get locked up, is that person going to snitch or he not going to snitch? You already got DJ Envy's defense. They already on it. They're like, hey, he ain't do nothing. Ceser did everything. I don't have no knowledge. I'm willing to cooperate. You want to know why? Because of the simple fact he's been a DJ for 30 years. He's been on that Breakfast Club for so long. And he knows if he's gone, the Breakfast Club is gone. If he's gone, iHeartRadio is getting sued for millions because they know about what was going on. They knew what was going on. They knew something was up. But they kept him going. Because he said it on the show so many times. He brought Ceser on the Breakfast Club so many times. So many times. Trying to bring him up. Trying to paint him as this good person. But this dude was in jail before this whole thing for credit card fraud. He was in jail teaching DJ Envy how to do real estate. And he was in jail for credit card fraud. That is such a red flag. Someone that deceives people is trying to teach another person how to do something legal. But you're a deceiver the whole entire time. getting people out of millions of dollars. Individuals who have worked hard for their money. These people have worked hard for their money. And Ceser Pena just taking all their money. And I'm saying DJ Envy did the same thing too because he knew about it. He was probably doing it too. Taking all of their money and not giving them anything back. That's so messed up. It's so messed up for those people. That's their hard-earned money. Giving them hundreds of thousands of dollars, which equates to millions of dollars for how many people they done scammed. But DJ Envy, he's obviously going to throw everything now on Ceser Pena because he probably ain't think that he was going to get caught, that his friend was going to get caught, and he was going to be in the hot seat. But now since he's in the hot seat, now he realizes, oh, I got a whole lot more to lose than Ceser Pena. DJ Envy has a whole lot more to lose because of the simple fact, if he's gone, iHeartRadio is going to get sued, and the Breakfast Club is going to be gone. It's not going to be the same. It already isn't the same with him being virtual. The video of him being on the little meter, it's not the same. Charlamagne the God can't carry the Breakfast Club by himself. They have multiple people on the Breakfast Club to make it roll, to make it keep on going, to make everything cohesive. You want to have personalities on the Breakfast Club. One of the biggest radio shows out. But if you don't have one, it significantly impacts your show. And that's 100% true. It significantly impacts the show. So if DJ Envy ends up somehow, some way, gets arrested for his role in this whole wire fraud, iHeartRadio is going to be done. The Breakfast Club is going to be done. So it's real deal going to be interesting. We already heard about Ceser Pena's side saying that DJ Envy was not a victim. They were business partners, so he basically threw him under the bus. And then you have DJ Envy's side saying that Ceser Pena took $500K from him, didn't get that, and he's this mastermind behind the whole entire thing. Which, even if he is a mastermind behind the whole entire thing, let's say Ceser Pena did tell DJ Envy about this whole thing. He taught him how to scam. He taught him how to do this scheme. He's still a part of it. He is still a part of it. You brought him on the Breakfast Club, so you knew. iHeartRadio knew something. Because you just can't bring people on just like that. It has to get approved by everybody. Charlamagne probably knew. Everybody knew. So now the videos that were released back then that are coming to light about the situation are now just like, we're looking at it and we're just like, dang, that's crazy. Because even with those people, that viral meme, like I said, where everybody was just laughing and they got on the floor, they did all of that. The background of the situation, the context behind the situation it was actually true. They know who you are. They know who both of them are outside of the Breakfast Club. They're a bunch of scammers. A bunch of scammers that took hundreds of thousands from people, equivalent to over millions from people. And they don't have no regrets from the situation at all. They don't have no regrets. Obviously, one isn't going to have regrets because he was in jail for credit card fraud. So if you are already being deceitful, then you don't care. You're going to do it again. And clearly that's what happened. DJ Envy just chose the wrong friend to keep throughout his time being a DJ. And he's now basically in this situation. I personally believe that DJ Envy is 100% a part of it. I'm not on the side of DJ Envy has nothing to do with it. There's too many videos. There's too many content. There's too many things that have been going on that's throwing everything on DJ Envy. So then what he's trying to do is throw it back on Ceser. So Ceser can either go one or two ways. Either he could just keep it and just swallow everything and just take everything, or he's going to get mad, which it seems like that's what he's doing, and trying to basically throw DJ Envy under too. So both of them is going to go down. Because one's saying that's not a victim, that's a business partner. So something is going to happen, whether DJ Envy is going to end up getting arrested or not. But iHeartRadio better hope that he doesn't get arrested, because if he does get arrested, they're getting sued. Charlemagne better hope that he doesn't get arrested, because the Breakfast Club isn't going to be the same at all. At all. So it's going to be real deal interesting. But one thing we do know is DJ Envy is in the hot seat. He cannot do nothing wrong. He better just get on his job. He better just stay on the Breakfast Club. He should not have even addressed it, because anytime you're going through a crime, obviously with the whole Keefe D situation, they can use whatever you say in interviews, talk shows, radio shows. They can use that against you. So I don't even know why he brought it up. But all he can do is just be quiet. Just be quiet in the situation and just let everything play out. But obviously, how his lawyers are trying to basically throw everything on Ceser Pena, we're just going to have to see what Ceser Pena's lawyers end up doing for DJ Envy. Are they going to save his 30-plus year DJ career, his whole career? Or are they both going to go down together, and the Breakfast Club is going to go downhill and iHeartRadio is going to go downhill? It's going to be interesting. We're going to see. We are going to see.